It's now been confirmed that Donald Trump did take nuclear documents. That has now been leaked. And so the right, which has been implying that the documents aren't a big deal, don't even worry about it, it's a nothing burger. Now it's a nuclear nothing burger. And so how are they gonna respond to it? Well, Steve Doocy, we gave credit to last week for being critical of Donald Trump, and he's actually gonna earn a little bit more credit in this.
When we first heard about this stuff, and we heard, well, maybe it's things like a note from Kim Jong-un to President Trump that he wanted to keep his hands on. But then, if true, this Washington Post report, highly classified documents at Mar-a-Lago that only a cabinet level officer or higher could even look at, that doesn't seem like the kind of thing you should have in your post-presidential desk drawer.
Yeah, no, so I'm gonna give him credit, but not that much, because it's not like he's figured something out or he's really challenging the conventional wisdom. No, he's acknowledging that they would act this exact same way if it was Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders or Rashida Tlaib or whatever. It doesn't matter, you can't have that stuff, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to have that stuff. To continue to defend this guy as more and more evidence comes out makes you look awful, and sliding very smoothly into the category of looking awful was Marco Rubio, who you saw there on the side of the screen. It has now been confirmed they are nuclear documents. It has to do with nuclear defense of another country, maybe an ally, maybe an enemy, I don't know, but it doesn't look good. Is he gonna blink? Is he gonna flinch for even a second in defending the guy who mocked him so publicly month after month after month in 2016? Nope, take a look at this.
Well, let's break this down. First of all, again, we really don't know, because let's go back and understand that all of this information is coming from one side and one place. And that is sources with knowledge of the investigation. Well, who are the sources with knowledge of the investigation? The FBI and the Justice Department, and they are leaking to the media. So generally, and when there's an investigation by the FBI or Justice Department, they're not even acknowledging there is an investigation, much less leaking. These people every single day are strategically leaking information that can't be rebutted, by the way, or in any way analyzed, for a reason. And that's politics, to influence the narrative.
So no, the fact that it's been confirmed. I mean, look, a week ago, he would have appeared on that show to be like, they haven't confirmed that it's about nukes. Everybody's freaking out. We don't know that it's about nukes. Well, now we know it's about nukes. We shouldn't forget about that either. Why? Because it's being leaked by people with knowledge of the investigation. Yeah, that's a good reason to freak out. He's not even implying there that it's untrue. He seems to understand that this is true information, but it's partisan. It's partisan to leak it. Okay, I get it. I have empathy because I'm not a crazy right winger. I have empathy. It would be annoying if your job was to defend Trump and all this really damaging information came out. But as JR said earlier, I'm not gonna have that much sympathy for you when you've decided that your job is to defend an enthusiastic criminal. But the fact that the information has come out might be partisan, that does not make it untrue. And it doesn't make it any less scary, JR. What do you think about Rubio's defense?
Marco Rubio, man. Like, I was gonna say shell of a man, but he never really was much of a fighter in the first place, which is why he got his ass handed to him all over the place in 2015 in the first place. Anyways, this low bar, first you mentioned Doocy, and shouldn't he not have this stuff in his possession? The lowest bar possible. You have to ask that question in this country. Number two, Rubio is talking about we just don't know, and the Department of the Justice Department and all these investigators are not giving us all this information so we can have some rebuttals. Bro, this is an investigation. If they catch you with the marked dollar bills that were from a bank robbery in your house, and then they come in and find it because they were clued in on you possibly having it, or they caught you on security cameras running out of the bank after it was robbed, and they pull in the same dollar bills, and you go, well, listen, Judge, I haven't had a chance to have a rebuttal to these accusations about the things that I had in my house that were obviously things that I shouldn't have had in my house, and it's a crime for me to have them. Do you think any other regular person can go on TV and say, we just don't know? I mean, the Department of Justice and the authorities continue to have an investigation on me. Why is it that we accept this BS? Why is it we accept that they can say things like that and it's just normal? You're gonna have rebuttal to the law? A rebuttal to the law. What's your rebuttal to Donald Trump having tons of classified documents? Because first it was he doesn't have them. Then it was he did have them. Then it was that they planted them. Then it was that he declassified them. But then after that, but before it was partial, it was there. Then I gave them all back to you. Which one is it? Your rebuttals suck. They don't make any sense.
They don't make any sense. To use your analogy, it's like, and now they're leaking like the actual the numbers on the bills that he's alleged to have stolen, yes. And they only have those bills because they took them back from Trump. So, and how do I even rebut it? Okay, that's your issue. That's not my issue. That's a terrible position to be in. I will grant you that. Don't be in that position. Anyway,
he's mad that they're leaking information every day. Do you know why we're talking about this every day? Because Donald Trump won't shut the F up about it every day. Every day. You know, you should tell us shut up about it, Mark Rubio. Tell Donald Trump to shut up about it. Because every time he talks, he incriminates himself. Don't blame the people who are watching. Blame the person that's talking.
Yeah, and while you're shutting up, Trump, maybe like for the sake of your allies, stop breaking the law, you crazy person. How many laws must you break? You got so many free ones. You got so many free ones.
Jesus, man.